Hey guys, so Valve released a new update yesterday. They've made change to how particles are rendered between clients. So from what I understand right now is that what they did, well, previously they had, now imagine you have the server here, and here you have a client. So when you had a smoke grenade exploding here, the information was sent to the client, right? And so that client could display the particle at the same location. So they sent the location of the particle and then the client displays it. What was happening before is that the client was then creating a particle, and this particle was using the client stick as the seed reference for random events. So for instance, the color, the radius, the lifetime of the smoke will be based on the client. The issue is if you have multiple clients, they don't have the same tick, meaning that they would get different results. So what they did is that this particle is now receiving the tick of the server instead, and this tick is then sent by the client to the particle, and this particle uses it as its random generator, its seed. So what I'll do right now is that I'll make a little mode, like a smoke grenade mode, where I'll just spawn like, I don't know, like dots, maybe 2 blue, 2 red, I don't know. And those dots will be spawned randomly at different locations each time they are rendered by using those random generators they use. So they'll spawn at random positions, and we'll see what happens on our local server. And I'll try with 2 computers to see what happens if they are rendered at the same position, and if there is any delay between the two or anything. We'll see. Alright, so I'm in Onion Swarm now, and I'll make a mod of the smoke, just as I did on my shitpost. So I'll just use the ring lights, and I'll change it to, I don't know, something really visible, a glow. I think it's fire. Yeah, fire. Change it to this, and I just remove the useless stuff. Rotation, don't care. Position, don't care. The offsets, will change it. Something more visible. The colors, I'll put red, so it's very visible. Why is it big? Whatever. I'll check. Why is it big? Oh yeah, because it's saturated. So I'll put 4. Actually 2 I said. Then I'll duplicate it. Wait, first I need to do a random offset, so 100, 100. Okay. Then now duplicate. No, wait, do it again. I need to tell it what to spawn, so it can be random. Then I'll make a copy, and I'll make the blue ones. So we go for blue, another. Alright. Okay. I'll do a random lifetime, so it dies at random times. So yeah, that should do it. It's not pretty, but it's functional. It's just to test if they really did the changes and if it really works. So I'll just paste it on this. Alright. And I'll remove those. They are useless. Alright. So that should do it. I'll check in game. So I'll do a local server, and then we'll check in a real server with 2 PCs. Alright, so now I've packed the mod, and so the particles should be in. We'll check right now if it works. Then after that, if it works, I'll try on another PC, on a lobby, and we'll see if it works. Okay, so we have the 4 dots, the 2 blue and the 2 red. They disappear in a certain order. If I do it again, it should work. Alright. All good. Alright, so now I'll just start a server with my auto computer, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, be right back. Alright, so let me just do that. And I'll just wait because this thing is a bit slow. Alright guys, it's the moment of truth. Did they fix the nades? Let's see. Blue, red, see. Oh shit, man. Dude, it wait, just to be sure. Again. They fixed it! Now that we know that they have fixed it, well, it's not totally fixed. There are still some issues. There is the alpha sorting issue, which is quite the big one, right after this one. I think it's the only issue left. Basically, imagine that the green one here is the smoke, and the gray one behind is a player. Sometimes when you have particles overlapping others, for instance you have a smoke, then you throw a Molotov in it, the particles will render in front of it, resulting in the player being visible behind it. So that's quite weird. I can show it here. Right, so just see the particles are rendering inside. And sometimes you can see players or defeat or something. It's more visible with a motor. See? This is basically this issue. It's very annoying. It happens very often. Sometimes just by firing time, see? But this is something that is very complicated to fix. It's very deep in the rendering. This was already an issue in CSS. I don't have it installed. So I'm done reinstalling CSS. I'll load a map. I'll just myself a grenade and a smoke. So if I do this, you can see better because it's quite hard to get, but it does happen sometimes. So you can see the glows in the back too, as in CSGO. See? You can see them through. So it's the same bug as in CSGO, but yeah, it was already happening. So the bug wasn't there in 1.6, and the gold source engine in general. It's a pretty old engine, but it didn't have the issue. So I'll just spawn about.
Alright, let's move out.
Guys, this game doesn't have bots. So I'll show it in CZ. It's the same game basically. I'll do the same thing here. I'll just go smoke here and I'll do the same. So basically